Hi friends, welcome or welcome back to Dating My Budget. My name is Nita and I'm on a journey to becoming a financial warrior. I'm giving myself financial options with the help of zero-based budgeting, the cash envelope system, and savings challenges. And today is going to be my first cash stuffing for my month ahead savings of 2025. This will be episode 13. We started this last year, went 12 months strong. I stuffed my month ahead envelope all month, and at the end of the month, we see how we can allocate it. I want to do a brief overview and update on this challenge or worksheet. So the first four categories: cell phone, we saved 130, entertainment, we saved 150, water, we saved 160, utilities, we saved 300. Once each category is complete, I put that cash in the bank. I have a savings account connected to my bills checking account, which is a high yield savings. So we put that in the bank, let that accumulate. For me, these are the bills that I don't pay out of my paycheck. This is what Ragnar pays. So moving on to the last two categories is car note. We're in the process of completing this. I do not have a car note currently, but I'm saving to get a new car, and it will have a car note. We don't know what that amount is, so I went with the amount that I'm comfortable with. Have a goal of 500. Groceries, goal of 600. So these two, we will definitely complete this year. Moving on to page 2, the mortgage. So I have these two boxes the same color because this is a part of my month ahead. These over here, once I do begin them, they'll start my year ahead. I'm focused on my month ahead categories. And so what I did was I updated this page to add in the category I needed to. So I rearranged them so that my year ahead is in order of largest to smallest. So we're going to update this tracker to reflect the 5 completed circles. And for my year ahead, I would like to start the YNAB. And this amount may have changed. I'm not sure. I got to double check. I want to check it now. So before I start coloring in, if I need to print a new one to reflect any updated price increase. So give me one moment. Okay, so yes, you guys, I did need to update the price. The cost is like $109 when you pay annually. So I just round up to $10, $110. Good thing is I round up on all of these categories, so that $5 still covers that $110. And then next is whole life. It's a insurance policy I have for the kids, and it's $266, so I just round up to $270. The home warranty, this is separate from like homeowners insurance. It's covering appliances, plumbing, water heater, garage, those type things. So we have a goal of 700. Car juice, which is my gas. And I just noticed it printed funky here, but okay, I guess. I always wanted to like just be a year ahead in my gas, in my car juice category. It's one of those things that's never going to go away as long as you own a vehicle. So if I could have an account that's earning interest and I'm pulling from that year to year and pulling and refilling, to me, that will be so amazing. So that's why that made the year ahead list sooner than later. So what we're going to do, pull this old page out, get everything colored in. Well, I color in these 5 to reflect what we already saved. I want to tell you about a card that I found. It's a prepaid debit card. What I always wanted to do was like for those variable expenses, groceries, gas, household, those type of things. I wanted to like load a debit card and give it have it, with a buffer. Thinking of it as a envelope, a cash envelope, but having it loaded on a debit card. In my book, the plus is like you can't go over with the amount that you load on there. It's basically the same thing. And with my rollover that I keep in my cash wallet rollover envelope wallet, I was taking that to get the card loaded. Originally, I couldn't find a debit card, a prepaid debit card without fees. So this one has no fees, as long as there will be a $5.95 fee if you reload outside of the network. And it's with Navy Federal Credit Union. I already have an account with them. And so when I found that, I was like, oh my God, great. So immediately I set the account up. That was like Tuesday. I got the card on Friday. And at the time of setup, you need to load the card. I think you have the option to load later, but in the setup process, once it went to load, I did load $75 from my side hustle account. That's where my side hustle goes. And so I need to unstuff my cash wallet buffer, $75, to go back to there. So the card is ready, is loaded and ready to go. I wanted to test that out and give you guys the feedback on it all year. And another reason for me to do that is debit card that I use for like groceries, gas, like miscellaneous things. Like if I don't have my wallet, or if it's at the grocery store, if you go to the self-checkout, it doesn't take cash. So I would use that debit card. In that checking account, I only keep like $50. So when I go to the gas station, it declines saying I don't have the cash, because when you go to the gas station, you have to have at least $100, a minimum of $100, so the debit card can hold $100 so you can pump your gas. I think it's weird, being that it's a debit card. I understand if they do that on credit, but debit, no. I learned that last year the hard way, because previous years I was just using my Discover card to pay for my gas, because you get the points and rewards. And this year I'm trying to not use my credit card and just get in the habit of using my predetermined amounts. And at the gas station, it's definitely beneficial because I can use the Upside app, and I can link that debit card instead of my credit card to that app. And that can be the only card I use, only card I link, get cash back that way. And I can link it also to my racetrack app. I'm earning rewards that way as well. I was loving doing it with my credit card because that was the third way that I got cash back from pumping gas. The downside of using the prepaid debit card, there's no rewards. For my mindset of me being my own bank, here I am. I found a solution that's free as long as I stay within Navy Federal. You go out of it, you try to take cash. You can take cash off. There's a fee, but I'm not looking to do that. But it's called Navy Federal Go Card. I wanted to share that. So even though once I get a year ahead, I'm not gonna load the debit card with the $1,200. I'm gonna transfer it from the savings account to that. So I'm collecting interest. So that'll be like my third way, my new third way to earn cash back, or interest on that setup. So what we're gonna do is count our cash. Before I started the video, I did switch out a $5 bill for for 5 ones. Wasn't sure if I'm gonna need it or not, but we got it if we need it. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And so what we were doing last year was snowballing each amount into whatever category was next up. So we're going to still do that, but because I want to make sure I, at the very least, complete my month aheads categories, I'm going to take the snowball amount. So we got 6, 7, 13, another 7, 20, plus 13, that's 33. So that 33 snowball is going to go here. I'm not going to give it the 21 plus the 33. My thought process is I just want to focus on the snowball that I completed already, give it to this category. Once this is complete, the snowball will be 21 instead of all of these. So my snowball will start with this category since this is the first one that we'll complete this year. So I'll snowball 21 into 25 and start like that. The purpose of the snowball is to grow it, but I want to test it out this way to see how fast I can get this stuff, but still having something to go towards these at the very minimum. So my mortgage is separated in two because I didn't want like a large number. So this would have been like 55. I wanted to keep it low, so I split the amount in half. And so this box says the total here will be 650, which will be true. And this one is 1,300. That's the total of the two combined. But, you know, I'm saying this now because that's the way that I thought of it. But it may change. I might just continue to snowball as it should be. We'll see. But for today, our snowball is $33. And let me just make sure because I might be wrong. Okay, yes, so 33. And so we're going to give this $33. I have 4 written in here because that's the number that was remaining at the color in the last full circle. So we have $4 and we're going to give it 33. So 20, 30, 1, 2, 3. So this 33 plus the 4, I'll be able to know how many we can color in and what number is going to roll. If I didn't write that, I would not remember. So that's 37. Minus 21. Each circle here is 21. So that leaves us with 16 for the next stuffing. So there's only one that we can color in today. That's okay, because next time we'll be able to color in 2. And we'll be that much closer. Now I think that would complete it, but let's see. So the goal is 500. Let's see what we have in here. And the envelope is big wheel because I'm looking to get a SUV, a mid-size SUV. And so what we have in here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 35, 36, 37, 38. So 438. Let's do some math real quick. 500 minus 438, 62. Okay, we're close. Real close. Put this to the side. Let me just slide this over so I can have my binder in the video as much as possible. So next is groceries, and we're going to give it 25. And there's so many ways you guys can do this. You can, even though you have a number to know to color each circle. You could still assign like $2, $3 to each category and then snowball it that way. But I really want to see traction, so I did it the way that I'm doing it. So we need 25, so 20 and a 5. And groceries is now up to 1, 2, 3, 350, 370, 375. So that's it for page 1. And let me make this 6 better, because sometimes I can make my 6 look like a 4. All right. Moving on to page 2. And so over here, I'm going to try to stuff these first before, and whatever's left over, whichever one we can allocate the cash to, we'll do that. We were focusing on the priority ones today. And so I think added up, if we do 27 and 28, yeah, that's 55. So let's see if we have 55 left. 20, 30, 40, 55. Yeah, oh, perfect. And we have $2 remaining. So we'll color in, have our first completed row here. And then our first one in this section. And now the mortgage is up to 1, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90. So 190. And now I'm debating, do I let this $2 roll to next month, put it back into the month ahead envelope, or do I just add it to this? I think we'll let it roll. That way I have some bills, some $1 bills. And that's what I've been doing anyway. Whatever is the odd amount out rolls to the next month. So out of the 115, we only stuff 113. I say by April, we may have this page completely done, which will be great because then I can focus majority of the year on this page. But that is it, you guys. That's all I have for this video. And I will chat with you in the next one. I hope you have a wonderful day, night, weekend, whenever you're watching. Wishing you a successful February.